Oh, this is such a nice, warm weather for the night. Oops. Oh shit. Yeah. Anyways, this is such a nice, beautiful night out here. The moon, if you can see it behind me, above me actually. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So, I was about to try to. Oh, I was about to try to explain something. As, since people keep asking me, about my long hair and stuff, but I'm gonna try to try to, try to make this short as possible. So, anyways, the reason why I grow out my long hair is just, I don't know. After my father died, it's just the fact, I grow out my long hair and yeah, I just I don't know. Uh, back then, uh, back then, I had short hair, so more like a skitter's cut. But, Hmm. Uh, yeah, it was only after my father died, and that's when I started to grow my long hair and all that. And after I allowed my hair to grow so long, I never really want to cut it. The reason why is I don't know. I never wanted to, being the same me back then, ever again. I never wanted to, being back the old me, and there was no point. And people keep asking me, how come you don't cut it? Why don't you join the military? You know, I asked him, I just never wanted to do anything like that. I never want to cut my long hair or stuff like that because there's no point for me to doing so. Uh, you know, uh, personally for me, having long hair is more like being Lakota, that wholeness of being one. That's my culture. That is my culture though. My whole identity being as that. And the fact that, I never really, touch drugs or alcohol or stuff like that because it's just the fact that I never do, did things like that in my life. I despise those things actually. Yeah. Yeah, people, keep looking at me at a weird way. It's just, I don't know. But, yeah. But, yeah. But I do kind of miss my father, though. Every time I think about him. I miss him so much. It's just the fact that, I never wanted to be back the old me, though. Yeah. Oops. But, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I never wanted to cut my long hair for anybody or anything, actually, dude. It's part of my whole identity. It's part of my culture. It's part of everything who I am, though. Even though I wasn't really, raised on this reservation, and I don't know. Most of my life, was growing up in Rapid City. Before that, Salt Lake City. Yeah, it's pretty much the two big cities. Yeah. Even back then, I wasn't really raised in the culture, when growing up and rapid. So yeah, but yeah, I had to learn that, like later years in life, after I turned 18. So yeah, and back then I had short hair, so yeah, mostly like a skater's cut. So yeah, that chunk. Oh, you want to look at the camera, chunk? Want to look at the camera? Look at the go. Oh, okay, never mind. Chunk. Yeah. 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 Being Lakota, means having long hair. That's my whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. And the fact is, that I'll never will cut my long hair for anybody or anything. I'll never will touch alcohol. I'll never touch drugs. I'll never will. I'll never will do any of those things. Touch toxic things. Because there are lines, that I'll never will cross. There are lines that I'll never, that I'll never will step on. Because to me, there are lines that that I'll never will try to cross or step onto. I know my morals. I know my morals. I know my integrity. I know everything. Yet even though other natives, may look at me in a weird way, like why this guy, why is this guy is this, why is that guy is that, To me, to me, when I look at them, I, I wouldn't say a damn thing to them. It's just the fact that I never want to say anything to anybody. Yet even then, even though people may not like me for the way who I am, but it's all right. But it doesn't really matter to me. I'll never will cut my long hair for anybody or anything. Oh, that's all I gotta say though. And the fact that I'll never will touch alcohol or drugs, nor nor I'll ever try to like date someone else out of my race, like a white woman or anybody. So never, I never want to do those things. I don't know. My culture, my identity comes first before anything, before everything else. So yeah. Yeah. I just such a beautiful, quiet night. So beautiful, actually. But yeah, but yeah, I think this discussion but I think this discussion is gonna end pretty soon, so I might have to you know, I'm making sure that's possible. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, uh, uh, anyways, this is what I gotta say though. Yeah, my long hair is my identity. It's everything who I am. So being, being the way who I am. It is my one whole identity. It's part of my body. It's part of my soul. It's part of my heart. It's part of everything who I am. Yet even though people might find me weird or whatever, but but I got nothing to say to them. I don't even care though. Oh, anyways, I like my new shirt. A Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorite movies, man. Oh, and personally, I'm into this whole goth stuff, and metal stuff. So yeah, yeah. Well, anyways, well, anyways, I'll I'll do some more explaining tomorrow though. So yeah. This is Jade Brownville, man, dude, and I want to explain, about everything, about my long hair, but I'll explain the rest tomorrow though. Anyways, have a good night, and And see you tomorrow for explaining explaining more. So anyways, good night. Adios.